Echo doesn't actually stop ongoings, chat. She just dictates where they can play their ongoings, which are very different effects. Card might be playable, chat. I don't know. Could go either way. I think she might be playable. I mean, Cage is still randomly good into a bunch of locations. My body's ready to get Enchantress on the left and have Luke Cage suddenly have a bunch of penalties. Chat, for a small donation of just 99 cents per day, you can potentially save gamers from having a Goliath brain. Our phone lines are waiting and our operators are standing by. That's a lie, Jeff. There's no saving. That's probably true. Thanks for hanging out, Johnny. We'll get you later, hopefully. I don't want to play Tempo Electra. Where are my 2s and 3s at, gamers? You know, a Thor or a Billy Boy next turn.
Face the might of Asgard, Mjolnir!
Go left! Rats.
Opponent snapped.
It's Phil to block their Annihilus here. We could just leave it in Valk. How do I win a second path if I Valk the right? Like, what's the line? Because like now I think they leave the right alone and then I'll Valkyrie left. Like they just won't try and contest here. I think it's unlikely they play 3 things here. Shame we didn't draw the hammer. That would have been perfect. Hammer and Ant-Man were our 2 best draws. Why Wasp last turn? So they couldn't kick the Void over. They had to fill so they couldn't pass it. Yeah.
Victory.
Two wins in a row, chat. Is this the promise deck? Are we returning to where we need to be? I would not currently recommend spending resources on Beta Ray Bell. Subject to change. They'll probably play their big thing in the middle feeling safe. Valk will get to come get him.
Face the might of Asgard.
Dracula. Dracula armor. It's a unique combination.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Unironically, kind of been impressed with Ghost so far. Is this like an actual card in our Shang-Chi metagame? Are there few enough Alliance that we can play this card? Yeah, I mean, like, this deck with Ghost is we're 3-0, so we have a 300% win rate so far. It's basic math. So, like, from a pure theory perspective, we technically have, armor to help stop Alliance from trash canning us, and the Thors can help us get stats into other paths as well, where they might be a Alliance thing. That was a hub Electro that they elected to play.
Wakanda forever.
I have regrets on my choice of armor path. Fucking Sandman deck gets a randomly generated Electro. It sucks. Not quite as much as these adverts are gonna suck for all the non-subs, but at least they'll be over in 2 minutes. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Should we open some caches? Sure. Open some boxes. That's where you're wrong. I'd rather watch ad rolls than play against Sandman. Have you won any games because Stormbreaker had 1 power? Negative. The boosters already happened. We got some Elsa boosters. I'll split her variants at some point. Look at all these things we're clicking on, chat. Click, click, click. Oh, we can get the Pandart variants from inside of here now. That's exciting. Oh, that was towards... That gave us album progress. Let's guess. Value. Like how you planned out your ad break subscriber content for the next 6 months with opening caches. Go. You got Bill over 100 power yet? Yes. We also had Opponent get Bill to 25,000 against us. That wasn't ours, but we got to watch it happen. Armor. 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 Two 4 Ghost Glenn, please. Yeah. She's probably an upgrade even at 2-3, honestly. But yeah, 2-4. Her ability could definitely be considered a downside sometimes. So I think making her a 2-4 would be fine.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
We're gonna get a lot of use out of that command. We definitely are. Copious amounts of use. Well then. Electra X23 to assert dominance, something like that. Oh.
Enough said, bub.
Like Carnage into Killmonger. Oh, into Carnage again. Well, that's a little brutal for them. The X23 cramping their style.
Mjolnir, to me.
Right? That's how this works. Alright, it was brutal for someone, but it wasn't for them. And then just easy assumption they're a destroyer deck and we are very dead.
Escaped.
I guess if I would have saved the Valk for the last turn, we might have been okay here. So I could have like full spewed with Valk over here. You think of trying to Zola, Beta Ray Bill, and Grandmaster the Hammers. I think that's a lot of work for something that's not meaningfully bigger than just Black Panthering people, and Black Panthering people currently isn't good enough, so I don't know why that would be good enough.
Snap.
Alright, no blade, no perfect blade setup on turn 2 one time. No perfect blade setup on turn 2 one time, dealer. Got him. Stick a pin in him, he's done. Drag him out.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Mjolnir to me. Hey, Boomflex. Beta Ray Billy. Oh, Billy boy. Oh, Billy boy. Billy boy. Billy boy. Billy boy. Clean curve this game.
Clear for takeoff.
Valk! Please, Valk! I just lose to Ghost Rider's the problem. Yeah, I forgot to draw our good cards, basically. Even Dazzler could have saved us. Could have been big. A Dazzler over here would have been 6-9. Should have gotten us up to 7.
Escaped.
We're not quite sure where to put armor. Hedging playing it on the right is really good against all the sentry decks running around. Something to think about. I think I'm just playing both of these out, so that way if I draw Beta Ray or Thor next turn, I can play them with Jane. Valk is looking juicy at that path on the right, gamers. Lit.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. It's clobbering time.
Oh, you know, maybe I should play something out, like the Wasp out into here, so I have one more to fill next turn to make Dazzler better, huh? Yeah, I should have, Dazzler should be 2 bigger here. I should have, plus 3 points in the middle. Never mind, it should be plus 1 in the middle. Would that have mattered? How big is this thing on the left? 10. We're super dead. Got it.
Mjolnir. to me.
I'm just completely free there. I feel like every time I try and play the opponent's deck, I just like queue into people that aren't putting things into play in the first few turns. My Abomination always costs me like 4 or 5 energy. Was not the beta ray build I wanted for Christmas. I was gonna play Tempo Enchantress. I guess they could be Mr. Negative, and then this Tempo Enchantress is dead, but I think on average, they play into most of the best decks. Does Abomination work with buff effects? So long as they had a penalty applied at some point, they reduce the Abomination. So it doesn't require their number to be red. If that's what you're asking. Sure, nothing to do here. Easter a Falcon here. Get him. Did you pick up any Vanguard variants? Yeah, I bought the Shang-Chi. Hammer plus Valkyrie could be good, yeah. Draw her though. That's sure, I did open 2 off the track. Fortunately, they have. I have priority here because we didn't draw Ghost, so we didn't draw Valkyrie anyway, so we're very dumb.
Escaped.
This deck is great for me, mostly because nobody's been reading Ghost. I haven't had this many blown Shang-Chis against me since the Ebony Blade was out. Yep. This deck's got a good deck building theory perspective. There's a sound theory craft here at least in terms of like why what this is doing could be good. How long have you been playing this deck for? Like 20 minutes? It's also possible to win without drawing Bill. Yeah, we're definitely not a one-trick Bill pony. In classic Marvel stat matchmaking fashion, we didn't play against this deck at all, and it seems like it's got a good matchup into us, so now we've queued into it twice.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Here's Abu off. Sorry, Dazzler. Life's a match, and then you die. Can we draw Valk this game? We can, gamers! Gamers, gamers, do 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 do, gamers, gamers, do 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 do. Beep 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 beep.
To me.
They playing Zabu for the thing? No, they're a Shang Enchantress deck, I think, too, usually. It's great to get to see Electra's animation. He's got such a quality one. Yeah, best put out an Evo mid-range video. Okay, so all the sweaty people are gonna be playing it.
Oh, snap.
We played that one on stream the other day, and I was pretty whelmed by it. It felt like it was a deck that just, like, mostly was winning on the back of Shang-Chi and Enchantress.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I figured out the secret to Beta Ray Bill. You gotta play him with Shang-Chi and Eliath. Yeah, that sounds right. Play more messed up cards in your deck, you'll go far. Classic deck building, take a good deck and make it worse by putting the new card in it. Exactly. Their Human Torch is real big, chat. Hello, pretty lady. I'm gonna be greedy. I want my hammer. If I wait to do it next turn, I get more cube equity. The Nightcrawler could throw a kick in my plans, I suppose. Oh yeah, this is perfect.
Opponent snapped.
Sound Magic, thanks for the 12 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. This is a classic Heimdall lose the game. I think that's Electro's biggest kill to date, chat.
Mjolnir, to me.
Classic Heimdall lose the game.
Victory.
Here's the sublink for mobile. I'm looking forward to most of the February releases, honestly. The February season pass card looks like a banger. It'll be a verdict for old Billy Boy up tomorrow morning. We've got some, let's call them juicy games heading over to the editor tonight. Average forge deck is destroyed, so I armor the left. Much of a coward to snap them back, though. Yeah, rats. No blocking warriors today, gamers. No blocking warriors today.
Victory.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few forge decks. Like, they could also be bounce. Bounce has been somewhat popular. I would be very surprised if the season pass card is good with Thanos. You're correct that she technically makes the Infinity Stone free, but I'd be shocked if that was a profitable and reasonable thing to be doing with her. One thing is definitely certain after playing all these games with this deck, chat. It's capable of winning when it doesn't draw Beta Ray Bell. You know, honestly, this deck feels kind of cohesive. Armor, Luke Cage, and Ghost, and Valk all feel like they're occupying kind of an interesting space. Thrill, thanks for the third of a year. Welcome back. Oh, Billy boy. Oh, Billy boy. Oh, Billy boy.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
All right, where's the diff? Please eat the hammer. Please eat the hammer. Okay, so he did wait. Did they not?
Opponent snapped.
So they have their hammer. And we have ours. Might be staying here. It's a shame they took our Valk away. Maybe I'm supposed to Jade middle to contest all three here. I'm probably supposed to Jade middle to contest all three. Sedge. Jade plus Dazzler would contest the blob. We know with certainty they have their Thor hammer. Because the Thor hammer is not inside of the randomly generated blob. That's funny, they're also playing Ghost. There's Shags in here though, so we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, their deck's empty. They might have Shadow King. Yeah, maybe. So it's plus 12 over here, and it's plus 6, 6, 13, 16 over here. Flip Cage armor for Shadow King. I think they're more likely to Shadow King Nova Roma. They can Shadow King before they hammer. I think they're more likely to punt the left because I have Ant-Man and Jane there. We know we're not playing around Shang because of the blob. If I put him on punting the left, maybe I'm supposed to armor on the right as well.
Mjolnir, to me.
Those 2 points matter.
Mjolnir, to me. Victory.
Luke Cage, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Luke Cage. I'm very confused why they didn't Shadow King and then hammer, but, you know, we'll take it, I guess. To be fair, if they had played this the right way, and I had played armor, we still would have won, right? Armor would have put me to 24, and they would have been, plus 5 here at 23. If they play the right order, they're at 23. If I play through to my read correctly and put armor here, we're at 24. Why is Ghost in this deck? Ghost lets your Beta and your Thor beat Shang-Chi, and Ghost means that your Valkyrie will, generally speaking, land on her path profitably. You want your Valkyrie to flip up last. Is the ideal. Only thing we have to fear is the purple fart itself. Yeah, and like, this deck has armor in it. And in addition to armor, we also have, in addition to armor, we also have,
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
the Thors that could, like, add power without playing cards to their lanes. I think we're probably dead because they have the big house. So they can't Valk in there. Man, if we could Valk the big house, it would be incredibly juicy. But we're mostly just waiting for them to snap so we can leave at this point.
Opponent snapped. Escaped.
You know, all button wet, never.
Opponent snapped.
I don't think my hand's good enough to stay. Take your cube.
Escaped.
Seems pretty reasonable. Our deck plays into Crimson Cosmos, okay. It's a shame this wasn't armor, huh? Armor into the blind collapse mine, as always, a treat. We are going to end up filling our hand with Jane next turn. Use the blue and gold spotlight avatars for anything other than winning Infinite Conquest. The blue and gold ones are actually, they're from Spotlight caches, not from Infinite Conquest. So we'll know our hand deterministically going into next turn. I'm playing Jade on the left because that way, if they shang us on the left, we're still winning there. This puts us to 15 in the middle. If you have priority and play Ghost on 6, your priority stuff. It doesn't, and that's actually a change I've advocated for wanting to see in the past. I think that would be a good functionality change to her that would make her potentially a lot more playable.